Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 reasons why you shouldn't use the site SkinsMonkey to either buy, sell, or trade your skins. There will also be an FAQ section at the end of the video that will explain further on my reasoning behind creating the video, as well as my thoughts regarding the site's advertising. All timestamps will be available in the description, but with that said, let's start off with what SkinsMonkey actually is. SkinsMonkey is an online trading website where instead of trading to different users, you trade with an online bot with a selection of CSGO skins. You can also simply deposit funds if you see a skin you would like to purchase without actually trading anything. Finally, the site also has a freebies section with daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways. SkinsMonkey is advertised by many CSGO YouTubers such as Anomaly, TDM Jesus, Mr. Maxim, and Gabe Follower, just to name a few. It is marketed as a safe and easy way to trade your skins online, and technically, that is true. However, getting into the first reason on why you shouldn't use it, we have a clip from Anomaly's advertisement for it. Take a listen.
Skins, and it's just as simple as that. It's a good way to change up your loadout easily every so often to play with some new skins. And they've got a 30%.
Now to reiterate, Anomaly says it's a good way to change up your loadout easily every so often to play with some new skins. Now, much like other ads, this is technically true. However, issues arise when you actually attempt to do this, as my research has found that you will lose roughly 7% of your CSGO inventory value every time you do what is suggested in the ad. The first step to understanding this is reading SkinsMonkey's commission percentage in their help center. In the section titled Item Prices, you will see that there is a 7% commission plus extra markup of 0 to 3% for popular items. What this means is that if we go back and look at our skins, such as a Frontside Misty, valued at $82.24, it will actually be worth $88.11 for the bot. With this in mind, let's say I want to do exactly what was advertised by Anomaly and change up my loadout every so often. Let's say I want to change my Glock Water Elemental for a new skin. I type in max $6.43, which is what it's worth for me, and find a nice Wasteland Rebel I want to use. Thus, I trade it over to my skin for the bots. Then, some time passes and I decide, actually, I like the Water Elemental better. So, I go back to trade it, and I find that I can't because of the 7% markup. It's actually worth more than what I originally valued it at. In a way, this should be obvious if you've read what the Help Center said. But you have to remember that SkinsMonkey devalues items in your own inventory as well. Meaning this Wasteland Rebel that in the example would theoretically be in my inventory will not be worth $6.38. You have to remove 7% of its value to see what it would actually be worth in our inventory. In doing so, we get a $5.96 figure. So in reality, you have traded $6.43 skin for a $5.96 skin. But let's say you still want to trade. So with your Wasteland Rebel, you find a skin with a max of $5.96, and it just so happens that it's a desolate space. Therefore, again, you want to do what was advertised and trade your Wasteland Rebel. Once again, we have to use that same system to find its actual value. Removing 7% from the desolate space's value, we come to $5.55, which is what would be valued in your inventory. Thus, what this 7% commission actually does is remove value from your inventory while giving it to SkinsMonkey. Using the example I just did, we would have gone from a $6.38 skin to a $5.55 skin in only 2 trades. Scaling this up to changing your loadout every so often, you find your value decreases consistently. Therefore, if you were to do what was actually advertised consistently, one of 2 things will happen. Either A, you will run out of skin value to actually make any trades, or you will need to deposit more money. The value of your skin is not saved even when using the various bonuses found throughout the site. Which brings us to the second reason you shouldn't use SkinsMonkey. The first bonus is the trade bonus. If I'm to use TDM Jesus' code, for example, and try to trade the original example of the Frontside Misty, I would actually still not have enough to get it back. Furthermore, SkinsMonkey also functions as a marketplace to buy skins using their top-up option. Using this option, you will find a 30% bonus to any amount you deposit. Also, there's a creator code option, which will add a further 5% bonus. This, on the surface, looks quite generous. Yet, when actually seeing what you're getting, my research shows you're essentially getting the same price you would find on the Steam market. To prove this, let's say we deposit $25 with a 35% bonus. This would give us $33.75 to work with. Using this as our max, we can find that we could theoretically get $33.45 ice cold for just $25. However, going to the Steam market, we find that that same skin can be bought for roughly the same price you would have gotten if you bought it directly from the Steam market. In doing more tests, I found that buying items directly from SkinsMonkey without trading generally would give you the same value as buying them from the Steam community marketplace. This stems from the fact that prices on SkinsMonkey are so inflated that you almost need to use the bonuses because without them, a $25 deposit would get you less than what you would get from the Steam market. With that, we finally arrive at the final reason you shouldn't use SkinsMonkey. Much like reason number 1, it can be found in the site's help center. Going into the same section, we find, are there any overpays for stickers or float? And then it answers, SkinsMonkey does not overpay for any item. What this means is that expensive stickers or special floats that would typically increase the value elsewhere do not do so within the SkinsMonkey site. Going back to my own skins as an example, we can find that I have a factory new M4A1S Nitro with a Team Dignitas Hollow Cologne 2014 sticker on it. Attempting to buy this sticker and placing it on this gun would at minimum run you $777 on Skinport, while on the Steam market it would cost you over $1,000. This sticker would therefore increase the Nitro's price significantly. One estimate would suggest at least around $50. Yet here on SkinsMonkey, it would only trade for $12. This is likely the thing that could theoretically lose an unsuspecting user the most amount of money. Given how some stickers can go into the tens of thousands, a user that doesn't understand what they have could accidentally trade a very valuable skin for its base list price. And with that said, we have come to the end of why you shouldn't use SkinsMonkey to buy, trade, or sell your skins. From this point on, I will do an FAQ section which I go into why I made this video and more. While I highly recommend sticking around, if you don't care, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So I want to make this part a little less scripted because this is where you lose all like the numbers and all that. So why did I make this video? I hope it didn't sound like I was targeting Anomaly or Jesus or any of the ones that I mentioned, even though I used their codes or even ads as well. The whole point of this video was genuinely just to show why you will lose money using SkinsMonkey. And I will talk about my opinions on the ethics of the whole thing a little bit later, but it's kind of secondary to the main point. So if it felt like that was the whole idea throughout the explanation, I apologize, that was not my intention. So getting into the second question, are SkinsMonkey or the YouTube advertisers being deceptive? No, I don't think so. The first reason being that they do technically tell you what's going to happen in the help center, and none of the ads say anything technically wrong. Anomaly isn't saying you're going to make a bunch of money from SkinsMonkey. He's just saying you can trade your skins every so often, which is technically true. In a way that people, the people that use this site are just paying for doing it quickly and easily in a way, so that's technically fine. Because if you want to do that for real, and you can get one-for-one trades using just, for example, the Global Offensive Trading subreddit, you can get one-for-one trades if you actually did want to trade your skins every so often. But you're paying for it to be just doing it in 10 seconds with SkinsMonkey, which is, I guess, technically fine. But it brings me into my next point. So, is this actually ethical? So this is a question that I was going to just tackle as the main point of the video, but honestly, I'm not someone that I think has any authority in it. I'm not saying that basically there's no amount of money I wouldn't accept to advertise a gambling website, for example. I think it kind of just depends on the person that's doing the advertising and the person viewing the advertising to decide if it's ethical or not. As long as you're not just straight up lying, it's kind of debatable. But I do want to make the point that SkinsMonkey and likely any other trading site is banking off you not knowing how they make money. Because SkinsMonkey makes money by slowly lowering your value as I demonstrated. But there's not technically lying to you in doing that. They literally are just hoping that you don't read the fine print and maybe don't know about low floats and stickers. And when discussing this with my friends, I actually got some pushback in the form of well, how do you expect them to make money then? Or if they say they will lose $7 of your value in trading, then nobody will do it. And that's completely fair and true. But that also doesn't take away from the fact that you don't they don't want you to know that. SkinsMonkey being profitable is predicated on the user's ignorance. So therefore, I'm not saying it's ethical or unethical. I'm not saying Anomaly or Jesus shouldn't advertise it. I'm literally just saying don't use it, basically. So with like this type of advertisement isn't something too uncommon outside of skins either. The example I was going to use in the video was that on Taco Bell's website, you can see it says at the bottom of some pages that certain foods can cause cancer or birth defects. So, I mean, if they included that in the advertisements, no one, or at least a lot less people would eat at Taco Bell, for sure, I feel like. And I mean, in some way, they are banking on you not knowing that to eat at their restaurants. And so with this video, I wanted to make it more open that SkinsMonkey can lose you money as opposed to having it sort of hidden away in the help center. Because like you can say that Taco Bell doesn't want you to know their foods are unhealthy because it would hurt business just as much as you can say SkinsMonkey doesn't want you to know that it takes a 7% cut with every trade. So with that, it brings me to my last FAQ and probably the most interesting or controversial. Is it unethical if the YouTubers know you are losing money and still advertising it? I think this part is the most interesting one, especially when you consider, for example, maybe Anomaly has owned his own trading site. For example, I think it was called CS Offer. So the interesting thing would be to discuss if these YouTubers understanding that in advertising the site, some viewers will lose money while still not technically lying. Like, is it a little scummy or not, basically? I think they definitely understand the skins market far better than I do, and surely they would know how the sites make money. So I honestly don't. I don't have an opinion on it, and I really hope it doesn't sound like I'm attacking one or the other, saying it's unethical or not, because it all depends on how you view advertising with relation to the last FAQ, for example. So I'd really like to see what people think in the comments below. So please let me know what you think about that. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you learned a little bit about skin trading sites and specifically SkinsMonkey. And as always, good luck in your future matches unless you're versing me.